adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to MetLife Stadium, home of the Giants and the Jets in East Rutherford, New Jersey. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Badgers will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's caught. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end. He'll be stopped at the 15.
On the set. Up right here, one time.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Alston. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Knight. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls in the deep ball. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle. It's Simmons.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This guy's a game changer at the running back position, man. Don't you just feel like you have to be if you're going to be toting the rock at Auburn? Bo Jackson obviously won a Heisman Trophy. Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown on the same team at the same time. And then Tank Bigsby here in recent years, too. Physical runners, but they also had speed. They were the total package, and I think this guy fits right into that category.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Looking for a man. It's Knight. He's got an open man. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Edwards. Now adjusting. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Ballard. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period, first down here. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Got it in the middle. It's Dupree. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Dupree. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Wisconsin's had a long list of great running backs, but those big fellas up front, that's a pipeline to pro football.
Unbelievable. Joe Thomas would be proud. Just paving the way, just physical. They always can block the run game so well, and they're going to establish it. Every game Wisconsin plays, they're going to run the football.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to...
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Badger. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Knight. With the catch, it's Simmons. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's loose down the left side. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Keep bringing the heat like that, you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Immediately fires to the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? They'll run for it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds nothing downfield, flips it out to his back. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket, forcing him to step up into the T.
It's a seam wide open. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Dumps it to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Dupree. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The hand to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
How about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Just one of those mistakes. It can't happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Knight. He turns that loose down the right side.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this second.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go back to the air on second down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
One more snap coming before halftime. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Stadium buzzing. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Had to throw it before he wanted.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The corners are walked up tight. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Buys a little time with his feet. Now he'll fire back into the middle. It's caught. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Going to look downfield again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Moves away as he feels pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. to the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
You know, and that's real demoralizing for the defense, too, because the coverage on that play wasn't terrible. He just threw it in a place where only his guy could make the catch. There's nothing you could have done defensively to prevent that effort. Now, all of a sudden, the offense, man, they're knocking on the door.
Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Auburn! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And the Badgers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Using his legs, it's Dupree. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The Badgers are in the hurry-up. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
That is such a big play for the offense. A lot of these 4th down pass plays are just designed to pick up the first. They get even more. They get an explosive play, and that has got to be huge for the offense's confidence.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no.
So now it's 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Badger! Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Throwing right. Incomplete. They Thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They'll move the wide receiver. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy, you're finding your blockers, you're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense.
Touchdown, Wisconsin! They take the lead with the 6. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. We'll send the tight end in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Now he's going to break the pocket. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes. He has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Knight. Unloads it left. It's caught. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter.
Wisconsin 28, Auburn 24.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his hand for 6.
And you'll see this with offenses sometimes, man. They make a big play. They're going to stay aggressive, but the defense did a great job. You gave up one big play. Don't give up another one. They were prepared for it. Nice job defending the pass.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw again. Quarterback adapting. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Auburn! They move on top here on the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Edwards. Fires left. A strike downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Wants to throw on first down. Floating away. On the run, fires downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there. And you could tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down, and he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the 4th quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And imagine the defense in this scenario, right? You're up by one possession. You need to get to the quarterback. You've got to affect him. You're going to blitz or you're going to try to win one-on-one up front. They did it that time, hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll throw again after the incompletion. With the catch, it's Cobb. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you can tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Auburn going to work with another first down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. He wants to change this route. Tight end now in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Got the quick pass. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Steps away. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Timeout, Auburn.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got it in the middle. It's Anthony. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. He showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To throw, it's Edwards. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. And back to the air on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Open space at the 25. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Might be looking to run. It as he throws. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Taking it the other way. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.